This Hot Toys is so special we had to bring a guest in. Let's check it out. Welcome to the Gastlecast. I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
I'm Max.
We had to bring on a special guest tonight because we got a brand new Hot Toys, and the special thing about it, it's die-cast! Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Max thinks that I should have purchased another die-cast instead. Max, what did you think I should have purchased instead of this guy?
Avengers Mark 7 Iron Man.
But
I still think the Punisher's cool.
Sure you do. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post new content like this right here. So Punisher War Machine actually doesn't fit in our collection at all. He's a Marvel character, so that's cool, but he's a Marvel video game character. So this is something completely different, something we've never purchased before.
Mark 7 would fit in your collection better.
Yeah, thanks guys.
I thought he looks cool, though.
So the one thing I want to point out before we unbox this, guys, it has a really, really cool shipper. This is probably the coolest shipper box I think I've seen yet. Doesn't it look cool? I kind of want to display the box.
Please don't.
We shouldn't even out-of-box this. We should just keep it on the shelf in the box.
We should just hang it. We should put some strings on it and just hang it from the ceiling. And then just wait until it falls down.
So it'd be like a chandelier. But wait till it falls down. Do you know how much this costs? Oh, man, look at that box. Oh, my goodness.
It's beautiful.
Look how awesome this looks. The logo on the front looks really cool.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. It has like an embossed kind of feeling to it.
Yeah.
Feel it, Heather. Come on, let's all feel it together. So it actually has a box that opens. Look at this. It has a slip cover.
Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
It would be cooler if it weren't styrofoam. I have a
And
weird
it's
thing about
styrofoam. Wow, that's cool. It reminds me of those old VHS boxes you get your VHSs in, like special editions. This is the styrofoam box that Heather dislikes. She's not a big fan of this. Okay, there we go.
That's what I don't like.
Whoa, this figure looks amazing. I'm shocked.
It looks awesome.
It does. Holy crap. Heather, you have to feel how heavy this is.
Wow.
Yes.
It's
That's
like
crazy. Pump those muscles. Is it heavy or what?
It is pretty heavy.
Does it feel heavy?
I don't like this weird piece of hair.
Look at his weird hair. He has like a Superman kind of thing happening. Whoa, look at that.
He is awesome. I've never thought I would see something that cool before.
His feet, the fronts of the feet actually move. Look at all the pieces that move together.
Yeah, that's
That's
wild.
incredible. Like, look at that.
It's like a...
All these pieces are moving. All right, so let's take a look at all the things that he comes with. So he has a couple of the hands, like War Machine hands with like blaster.
We have blaster types. We have...
Okay, then you have one that has like it's shooting like projectiles out of the top of the hand.
Two of them.
Two of those. So he comes with two of those.
He comes with the ones where he has it where it like lights up when he shoots.
Okay, yeah. His fingertips.
His fingertips and a mini.
Oh wow! Look at those fully articulating fingers.
Those
So
hands
what are
go-
these? These hands don't. They don't move.
They don't move. They're just like the regular. Wood.
So you have a fully articulating hand, and then you have a regular hand. There should be guns.
There's no guns.
There's no guns. So there are guns at the bottom. Hold on.
Oh yeah, they are.
There we go. So here's some more stuff. Look at all that. So there's all his batteries.
Here.
Whoa.
It sounded like a gun shooting without him even putting them on.
Ooh.
It's heavy machinery.
Oh, look at that gun. That's cool. So he comes with the regular stand. No dynamic stand. I thought he would come with the dynamic stand.
Oh yeah, to make him look like he's flying or something?
Yeah. There, you can see like gears and things inside the arm. Oh, look at that, Max.
Oh yeah. Whoa. And then it like moves around. And
Yep.
then you can like
And then
push
you
it
can
up and down.
and then you can take it and put it back.
Oh, I thought you were
Whoa, look at that.
The front
The
comes
front
up.
comes off.
No,
Batteries go in his
so
arms, his
much
head, and where
go.
else?
Either his, I think it's his back.
Whoa, it looks like a big piece of firepower.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. I really like what I'm seeing here. It looks kind of battle damaged. Look at it.
Yeah, he has a lot of parts that are battle damaged looking. This piece here, we couldn't figure out what that went to, but that actually goes to his head, so it can clip down in the suit.
You did a good job picking this.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's just trying to make you feel better for your decision.
I'm not.
I wish you would have bought that Mark 7. Oh, he's doing a he's doing a Spider-Man. Look at that, Max. You are so smart.
No, what if they made a Stan Lee and he has little switchable hands like this?
Uh-huh.
So then you can like make him into poses where he's like doing this. Like, cause he makes all the comic books and stuff.
That's true.
Not just this one, but like an actual.
He does make all the
regular
comic books. That's right.
Well, he made all of them. Yeah, he made all of them.
Thank God they give you these kinds of tools.
If
Because
you didn't have them,
yeah, because if you don't have them, then you can't put the batteries in. You'd have to
go.
go out and buy special things. You have to buy
So, like,
special tools like
like
tweezers. Who uses tweezers anyway?
Obviously not you with that big unibrow you got.
Daddy does not have a unibrow.
Oh, he does.
He has like his arc reactor. Look at those eyes. Man, he's awesome.
I can't get around
The
with
hand?
those eyes. There you go.
Wow, look at that. So it has like this Gatling gun sort of. Oh, wow, that's cool. It's like a belt-fed machine gun. Wow, look at that. He's amazing.
I want to know where all these guns actually go.
So, Heather, where is the switch to turn this on and off? Did they all come on at one time?
No.
Oh, so you have to turn them all on separately.
Mm-hmm.
So where are the switches at?
So this switch is under these.
Okay, so it's under the guns right here?
Yes.
Do these come off okay or
Yes.
easy?
Just pull it.
Oh, okay.
And there's
Oh,
a
and
little
then there.
switch.
Oh,
And then
there's a
it-
switch under there.
And then it kills that arm.
Okay, so we open these guys up right here, and you can put the little
The little
rocket launcher things in there. All right, so now both of them are in there.
Yeah, now
Look at
it
that.
looks cool.
You have to lift these off in order to get to the light switches. So you can turn the light switches off. He has a lot of movable parts. So he has parts
Like
here.
when he bends.
It's just a lot of like action stuff. I'm just trying
Look
to see
at
if
this.
there's.
I just wanted to show you this. Look, it
Yeah.
like opens up.
Yep. So you can open these up, and it looks like he's like kind of flying. You know?
Looks like he's about to take off.
Yeah, like taking off.
Like,
He has these cool machine guns that attach to the back. There's like this belt-fed machine gun here,
And then it,
minigun, and you kind of have to kind of connect it, and it bends a little bit. But this gun is some sort of heavy like battle rifle thing, and the way that it like kind of goes back and hides and then can come up is really neat. Like it comes with a lot of really cool articulated pieces on this figure. So there's another gun that goes down here. Good God Almighty! This character comes with a ton of guns that you can put on him.
he comes with rocket launchers of like any size.
Oh no! His whole arm came off.
Is that supposed to be part of the set?
Alright, so now he has his guns underneath. So this guy has 1, 2, 3. Where's the other top gun?
I put it over here.
Okay, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he has these little missile launchers up here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all of the pieces that we're looking at?
Nope,
Heather?
we have more. Nope, we don't have more. Oh, no, wait, we have the hand missiles, too.
Okay, so then he also,
So
so that's what, 10 total?
yeah, 10
That you
total.
can put on him?
Oh my
Wow.
God. I think I know why this is heavy. It's die cast.
Well, of course, yeah.
You know those
We
die
got a
cast-
genius on our hands!
Good job, Max.
Your new guest is a genius.
Diecast is really something on a whole other level with Hot Toys, in my opinion. This is something completely different. In fact, it's so cool that it makes me want to buy more
Let's buy the
diecast
Iron
figures.
Man.
Please don't.
Let's buy
I
everything else.
love diecast. I am a diecast lover now. I'm only buying diecast figures, and it sucks because they all go for between $400 and like $600. So it's kind of a tough move.
It's hard. It's hard to find.
This guy was like $460. We could have bought so many groceries with that, but instead we're standing here and we're playing with a War Machine,
the best hot toy I
a
think
Punisher
was ever
War Machine
made.
Hot Toys.
That was ever made.
The best one that was ever made. Thanks. I love that he's here because he's like totally backing up all of my choices. And you know what? Let's tomorrow buy the Avengers Mark 7 online, and then we'll get it and we'll unbox it this week. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Oh yeah! I'm so glad. Heather would never agree to that.
I think we should just keep buying Iron Mans from there.
Guys, what do you think about this Punisher War Machine? Isn't he amazing? Probably one of the coolest Hot Toys I think I've ever seen. I've seen many of them. I've seen many videos. I've seen a bunch in person. But I think this one stands out. So this is the Punisher War Machine Hot Toys. This thing is amazing. I love the head sculpt on this guy. I just love that skull look. I like how it lights up. If you actually pull this top piece off, you can turn his eyes on and off. And it just looks amazing. So they're going to be left on for this video. He has these really cool mounted shoulder cannons. One is like this rifle looking cannon that can hide away almost like the Predator. That's sort of what that reminds me of. And on this side, he has a belt-fed minigun. That is so awesome. It's so cool looking. So he is full of guns. He also has these little missile launchers that are on his front of his chest, like the top of his chest, and you can kind of hide these away when the missile launchers are not in, and the missile launchers are magnetic, which makes it really, really cool and really easy to put back in. So those are the guns that are on the very top of his body. Then he also has like these arm cannons, which are cool. He has one on the top and one on the bottom, and they're all fairly easy to come off. You just kind of jiggle them and pop them off, and boom, they're gone. So that's kind of cool. They also, the top ones also hide a compartment for lights. So you can see the switch there. That turns the guns on his arms on and off. And when you turn them on, you get this, which is cool. So you have that repulsor look, which is neat. So you can take his hands and angle them, make it look like he's shooting out of one of his hands, maybe shooting over here out of his guns on his forearm. These are cool translucent pieces that come with this figure, and they attach to the guns on the suit. This is such a cool figure, and what's interesting about this figure is that he is so heavy and so bulky that his feet at the bottom, they have so many different ways of bending and positioning. He is sort of hard to stand up. I'm not a fan of the stand that they give us with him. In fact, when I put him on here, he doesn't even fit on it properly. I guess if I stood him straight up, he would be fine. I don't know. I'd have to mess around with him a little bit. But this is not a figure that you want to stand straight up all the time. He needs to be in cool poses. So let's talk about all the various hands he comes with. This one looks like a miniature rocket launcher or some sort of machine gun that pops up out of his hand like on a fist, which is cool. He has this regular fisted hand, I guess like a punching hand. He comes with a static hand that's out like a repulsor, so you can't really move this one. But then he has another one that you can completely bend, and you can move it around. And I think that is a really cool hand that they included in this. Then he comes with this cool head sculpt, which I don't think I'll ever put on, although I've had a hard time getting this piece out of the War Machine's neck. So I'm going to have to fool around with him a little bit more in order to get that out. But I don't think I'm ever going to put this head on anyway. I'm not a big fan of this head sculpt. I think it looks cool. It looks sort of in between a real person and a video game, which is perfect because this is a video game figure. But it's just really not my style. I think it's interesting they gave him like this little Superman thing up here, curl off his head. But it's still a great head sculpt nonetheless. So let's talk about some of the battle damage look to this figure. So he has some like scrapes and things in his chest. It looks great. It looks like it's been shot up in the past. He has the teeth that come down here. I love this like Punisher logo here. He also has what looks like to be kills on his chest here, which are cool. He has some War Machine sort of logos, like the numbers and things, which is kind of neat. If we look at the back, you see some more battle damage kind of look to it, like the metal and the paint have been scraped off a little bit, and he's been through a lot of stuff, it looks like. That's really cool. These legs are just amazing. So you can hear that. They bend and move, and it just feels like you're handling something that's very valuable. And obviously it is. I mean, this is a $400 and some figure, but it just feels like it's worth a lot of money too. It feels very sturdy and nice. And look at how it bends where his knees are. I mean, that is so, it just looks so good. Every detail is there. And then you have some more of like his kills down here as well, which is just great. I mean, he's just a cool figure. So you can bend him back a little bit, reveals a little bit more of those teeth. There's some gaps here, but you can put him in several different poses. The chest piece comes off, revealing his arc reactor, which is cool. So you can see that. You can remove it if you like, maybe showing a little bit more battle damage, like the part had broken off the front. So to turn off this arc reactor, you actually have to remove a part in the back. So there's like a little part here, it comes off, and then it reveals a switch. So you can hit that switch, and boom, it is off. You can tell that it's not on anymore, although it looks like it a little bit in the light. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off all his lights. Now, yet there's another switch under here. So in total, he has 4 light switches on him. One for his head, one for his chest, which is in the back, and then the 2 that are in his arms. So you can turn this baby on. He glows really bright when you have him on, all of it on, in dark light. Also, in his arms here, you can see deep back where all the gears and things are that connect his arm to the rest of the suit, which is neat. It gives you a lot of flexibility in how you move him around. He has like these cool pieces up here on his shoulder that can be moved around, so it moves along with the arm when you're fooling around with it. I haven't really stood him up just straight since I've had him out of the box, so let's set him up just like straight where he's standing up. Let's see what he looks like. So this is an epic, high-quality Hot Toys figure. He is amazing in person, and from all angles, he just looks great. You can pose him in many different ways. You can light him up. You can have the lights off. He has several guns. He has several hands. He has a bunch of special effects pieces, and he has those 2 head sculpts. I can't think of anything extra that I would ask for with this figure other than the dynamic stand. Why it didn't come with a dynamic stand really puzzles me. Maybe he's too heavy for it. Again, this is my first diecast. I'm not sure if these actually come with dynamic stands or not, but it would have been really nice to get one along with this figure to make him where he could look like he's flying and moving around, because that's how I picture this character. So that's the one unfortunate part. Outside of that, this is an amazing figure. I'll have to buy myself a dynamic stand to get all of my dream poses and bring them to life. Guys, let us know what you think about this figure and more in the comment section down below. Alright, it's that time again. Remember, as always, we are together, yes! We will catch you next time!
Bye!
Bye.